All right. Coming on to Rule 19, restricted visibility, RV. So RV rule number 19, the first part of it, it starts off with is basically, it says these rules shall apply to vessels when navigating in or near an area of RV, not in sight of one another. So what does that mean? Not in sight and in or near an area. Not in sight, in or near RV. So basically, is your vessel A, you have a vessel B on your starboard bow, 5 miles off, not in sight. Which rule will apply? 5 miles off, will Rule 19 apply?
Sir, this is of vessel A with respect to vessel B, right?
Correct.
No, sir, 19 will not apply.
Why it will not apply? Why it will not apply?
Sir, there is no restricted visibility there.
At 5 miles, you are not able to see a vessel. 5 miles, you are not able to see a vessel. Will apply.
Sir, rules 4 to 10 and rule 19.
Okay. 3 miles off, vessel becomes in sight. Which rule will apply? Will Rule 15 apply or will Rule 19 apply?
Applies.
What about Rule 19?
19 won't apply.
Won't apply. Next question. 3 miles off, not in sight. Which rule will apply? 3 miles off, not in sight. Which rule will apply?
So rules 4 to 10 and rule 19.
The Rule 19 will apply.
In all the condition, rule 19 will.
1 mile off, in sight.
Sir, in all the condition, rule 19 will apply.
So now you're changing your answer from your previous one. That means Rule 19 continues to apply, irrespective of whether she is not in sight or in sight. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because it is written
In
near an area. ये near word आ रहा है. That means once a rule number 19 starts to apply, it will continue to apply even when the vessel becomes in sight, because the vessel will be near an area of RV. Is that okay?
yes, sir.
Okay. Irrespective of the distance is a material. The fact remains that अगर vessel in or near an area of RV है, Rule 19 लागू होता है. Rule 19 continues to apply is what we are trying to say. All right. Every vessel shall proceed at a safe speed adapted to the prevailing circumstance and condition of RV. That means vessel shall proceed at a safe speed as per Rule 19. Adapted to the a powered vessel shall have her main engines ready for maneuver. Main engines must be ready for maneuvering. Main engines must be ready for maneuvering. That means my main engines must be on diesel oil. I should be able to maneuver. I should be able to stop the engines. I should be able to go. Rule 10. And she is in RV. Rule 19. Which rule will apply? The vessel is in TSS, in RV.
Sir,
Both rules apply. Similarly, if the vessel is in a narrow channel and RV, both will apply. कहने का मतलब ये है, Section 1 rules and Section 3 rules. Both are applicable. But if you take action as per one rule, it will not contradict the other. Rules do not contradict, do not conflict with each other. Rule ऐसे बने हैं कि आपस a vessel which detects 19 delta, a vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel. That means radar is operational. A vessel which detects by radar alone the presence of another vessel shall determine if a close quarter situation is developing and or risk of collision exists. If a vessel has got an operational radar, she must use it to determine risk of collision. She must use it to determine risk of collision. If so, if ROC is yes, if so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time. That means both vessels are give-way vessels. She shall take avoiding action in ample time, provided that when such action consists of an alteration of course. When she is taking action, alteration of course is the preferred choice. If so, she shall take avoiding action in ample time, provided that when such action consists of an alteration of course. So far as the following shall be avoided. Do not do the following. Do not do the following. First one, an alteration of course to port. Do not alter course to port. Alter course to port. Forward of the beam. For a vessel, forward of the beam. Other than for a vessel being overtaken. Matlab, can alter course to port if overtaking another vessel. Next, do not alter course towards a vessel, a beam or abaft the beam. Do not alter course towards a vessel, a beam or abaft beam. Do not alter course towards a vessel, a beam or abaft the beam. ये है 19 delta, which is the most important part of the whole. The gist of this thing is given in, and इसका start होता है radar operational. For a vessel fitted with an operational radar, she will do the following things. हाँ जी, any doubt up till now?
सर इसमें 0.5 में
19 echo आ जाएगा, वो मैं अगली बार कराऊंगा. It is non-operational, then I cannot alter course. Then I can only reduce speed, nothing else. So therefore, then I have to reduce speed. If necessary, stop engine. Echo में आ जाता है.
सर ये जो डू नॉट डू द फॉलोइंग है, इसमें पॉइंट नंबर 1 और जो लास्ट पॉइंट है इसमें डिफरेंस क्या है? मतलब ऑल्टर कोर्स टू पोर्ट, डोंट ऑल्टर कोर्स टू पोर्ट और अ वेसल फॉरवर्ड ऑफ विंग, एंड डू नॉट ऑल्टर कोर्स टू टुवर्ड्स द वेसल और बीम और अबव द बीम, ये दोनों।
ये फॉरवर्ड ऑफ द बीम के लिए है, ये अबाउट द बीम के लिए। तो बेसिकली रूल आपको ये कह रहा है, रूल ने 19 डेल्टा में आपको डिवाइड कर दिया है। तो 19 डेल्टा कहता है अगर ये जहाज है ये, तो ये जो बीम लाइन है 19 डेल्टा 1 को अप्लाई कर रही है फॉरवर्ड ऑफ इट, और डेल्टा 2 इसके पीछे के अप्लाई कर रही है, बीम और अबाउट द बीम, वो फॉरवर्ड ऑफ द बीम है। तो 19 डेल्टा 2 कहता है यू विल नॉट ऑल्टर टू स्टारबोर्ड क्वार्टर, so you will alter to port. Similarly, अगर कोई जहाज पोर्ट से आएगा, you will not alter to port, you will alter to starboard. As per 19 delta, तो ये सारा का सारा पोर्शन, तो you will only go to starboard. You can't go to port. के लिए दायरा बंद है. It is as if you don't have a left hand. You can only go to the right hand. You can only go to the right hand. Wherever your right hand goes, you can go. लेकिन अगर कोई जहाज जैसे A, जैसे B1 एंड इसकी स्पीड 10 नॉट्स है और मेरी स्पीड 12 नॉट्स है, तो आई कैन ऑल्टर कोर्स टू पोर्ट ऑल्सो। मैं पोर्ट भी जा सकता हूँ, स्टारबोर्ड भी जा सकता हूँ। कैन ऑल्टर कोर्स टू पोर्ट ऑल्सो लिखना है, ऑल्सो इज द मीनिंग। स्टारबोर्ड तो जा ही जा सकता था एज पर डेल्टा 1, अब मैं पोर्ट भी जा, दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ डेल्टा 1 डेल्टा 2। इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I can overtake her from starboard, I can overtake her from port. If you are on Bravo 1 and Alpha is overtaking you, can you maintain your course and speed? Can you maintain your course and speed in RV? Not possible. Why? Because both vessels are giveaway vessels. Can you increase your speed? No, not possible. You're already at say speed in RV. You cannot increase speed. Can you reduce your speed? Not possible. Because if you reduce your speed, collision will happen. TCPA will reduce. So can you alter course to starboard? The answer is yes. Can you alter course to port? The answer is yes. So for this situation, both vessels can alter course to both the sides. So if you're on Bravo 1, which one will you prefer? Out of the two actions, port is first choice, starboard is second choice. Why? Because if you're on Alpha, this will be your first choice, overtake from starboard side. This will be your second choice. So these choices are as per prudent seamanship. Rule 2. Observance of good seamanship. Observance of good seamanship. Okay, so let's come to a stop here. On to rule number 19. Delta we had done in detail. Where we had done was that a vessel which detects by radar alone. 19 echo में radar के बारे में कोई mentioned ही नहीं है. So that means no radar or radar is operational. So it says that except where it has been determined that a risk of collision does not exist. Collision does not exist. Negative sentence शुरू होता है. Except where it has been determined that a risk of collision does not exist. Negative of a negative. That means positive. That means ROC is yes. Except where it has been determined. Negative that a risk of collision does not exist. Negative of negative. मतलब positive. ROC is yes. Every vessel which hears apparently forward of her beam. So now your fog signal heard forward of beam. Fog signal heard forward of the beam. The fog signal of another vessel or which cannot avoid a close quarter situation with another vessel forward of a beam. That means close quarter situation exists. Because you are hearing a fog signal, therefore close quarter situation exists. What will she do? Firstly, she will reduce speed to bare minimum steerage way. Reduce speed to bare minimum steerage way. क्या मतलब है? She will reduce her speed to a minimum at which she can be kept on her course. Reduce speed to bare minimum steerage way. What is the meaning of it? Earlier I was doing full ahead. I will now slowly come to dead slow ahead. It's the least speed at which I can maintain my course and my heading. उसके बाद कहता है she'll take all her way off. इसका take all way off का मतलब है basically that she was earlier doing dead slow ahead. Now she will go stop. Now she will go full astern and then she'll go stop again. This is the meaning of take all way off. Dead slow ahead जा रहा था, stop, astern, stop. जो हम एंकरिंग से पहले करते हैं, एंकरिंग से पहले मास्टर यही करता है, टेक ऑल वे, she shall if necessary take all her way off and in any event navigate with extreme caution until danger of collision is over. This is the meaning of 19 echo. अब इनको हम situation में apply करेंगे. Up till now, anybody has any doubts on any point?
That means alteration of ports will not work in this rule as per this rule.
Absolutely right. बिल्कुल सही. So 19 echo is all about reduction of speed. 19 delta is all about alteration of course. ये फर्क है. 19 डेल्टा में खाली ऑल्ट्रेशन ऑफ कोर्स की बात, 19 एको में खाली रिडक्शन ऑफ स्पीड की बातें कर रहा है, ऑल्ट्रेशन की तो बात ही नहीं कर रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरे पास रेडार ही नहीं है, तो मुझे पता ही नहीं है कि वो आ कैसे रहा है. मैं आरवी में हूँ, अंधा हूँ मैं. यू जस्ट हियरिंग द साउंड सिग्नल ऑफ अ कार, दैट्स ऑल. The only thing that you can do is stop yourself and keep sounding your blast. That's all you can do. ठीक है? Is that okay?
सर इसमें रिड्यूस स्पीड टू बेयर मिनिमम, सर ये डिफरेंट शिप्स के लिए डिफरेंट होगी ना सर? जैसे बड़े वेसल के लिए फॉर एग्जांपल 8 नॉट के आसपास है, छोटे वेसल के लिए 3-4 नॉट्स.
बिल्कुल ठीक. तो मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ, मैं फुल हेड पे था पहले, अरे डेड पे आ जाऊंगा. मैं फुल हेड पे था पहले, अरे डेड पे आ जाऊंगा. अगर कंटेनर वेसल होगा तो कंटेनर वेसल का डेड स्लो हेड जो है वो शायद मेरे ख्याल से 12 नॉट होता है.
10-12.
ठीक है? Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just erasing it. You are on a vessel A in RV and you hear a fog signal, 4 points starboard bow. Fog signal heard. You do not have an operational radar. What will be your action? So first, you will listen to the intensity of fog signal. You will listen to the intensity of the fog signal. So by listening to the intensity, the purpose is to determine ROC, risk of collision. Let us say ROC is yes. That means intensity is increasing. ये साउंड सिग्नल पहले धीमे था, अब तेज हो गया. उससे आपको ये पता चल रहा है ये मेरे पास आ रहा है. What action will you take? फिर से ROC still exists. ROC still exists. You will take all way off. मतलब dead slow head, stop, full astern, stop. ROC still exists. Navigate with extreme caution. मतलब आपको डेड स्टॉप करा दिया आरओआर ने और अब आपको कहता है नेविगेट विद एक्सट्रीम कॉशन. तो ये आयरनी है रूल की. आपको स्टॉप बना के बोलता है नेविगेट करो. ये शुरू में नहीं बोलता. अगर ये यहाँ पे शुरू में बोल देता कि भाई शुरू से ही नेविगेट करो एक्सट्रीम कॉशन, वो नहीं बोला. स्टॉप करा के कहता है कि नेविगेट करो. दैट मीन्स इसका कुछ मतलब है नेविगेट का. अब इसका क्या मतलब है? नेविगेट विद एक्सट्रीम कॉशन का क्या मतलब है? Now, what are those things which have not been done earlier? Post extra lookouts. They have not been done. So therefore, please post them. What else? Increase. Okay. Shift fog signal from aft to forward mast. If I have been sounding my fog signal from aft mast, please shift them forward. Increase the frequency of sounding fog signal. Increase the frequency. My rules tell me I have to sound one prolonged blast at intervals not more than 2 minutes. There is a capping on more than, but there is no capping on less than. That means I can keep going less than 2 minutes. I can do any fast as many times I want. There is no capping on less. There is a capping on more. So I increase the frequency of sounding. I was earlier sounding one prolonged blast. I will now sound 2 prolonged blasts at intervals not more than 2 minutes with an interval of 2 seconds between them. So change over of fog signal from 1 prolonged blast to 2 prolonged blasts. What else? Use ALDIS, searchlight, fog on, bell, gong, any other sound signaling appliance, and if necessary, switch on and off deck lights to attract attention. All this I am doing as per rule number 36, signals to attract attention. Use ALDIS, searchlight, fog on, bell, gong, or any other sound signaling appliance. Bell, gong, or any other sound signaling appliance. Or if necessary, switch on and off the deck lights to attract attention. As per rule number 36, signals to attract attention. And lastly, I'll go full stern if need be. I'll go full stern if need be to avoid collision. So this will be your complete answer. The meaning of what is navigate with extreme caution. एक इतना छोटा सा फ्रेज मतलब इतना डीप है और आखिर में दिया गया है रूल के, इसका मतलब है इसकी अहमियत है। नहीं तो वो शुरू में दे देता कि भैया नेविगेट करो, जब स्पीड थी, जब आपको स्टॉप था तब कराता है आपको नेविगेट। इसका मतलब है कोई मतलब था इसका।
पॉइंट 6 में साउंड सिग्नलिंग apparatus के बाद क्या लिखा है?
साउंड सिग्नलिंग apparatus,
बाद क्या लिखा है?
sound signaling apparatus, if necessary, switch on and switch off deck lights to attract attention. As per rule 36, signals to attract attention. And lastly, full stern to avoid collision.
सर ये जो लास्ट पॉइंट है पॉइंट 7 वो सर बीच में कहीं यूज कर सकते हैं जैसे
Stopping you from doing it. There's no nothing, but generally you have to follow a certain sequence. But yes, you can do full stern before also. There's nothing stopping you. कोई problem नहीं है। तो ये is it all clear? All right. Let us stop now. We are done with everything. You got the notes with you. So prepare well for your orals later on after the returns, of course. जब बाद में आएगी बात, तो उसमें